guys, well, I'm in Kiev right now, visiting my family, dealing with wedding planning, all of that nonsense. I wasn't planning to make a video while I'm here, I didn't even take any of my equipment, but I've got my phone and I guess it's good enough for a little short video. I know most of you guys already understand and know this, you guys are not mentally disturbed retards to not understand such basic things. However, I've decided to do this anyway. This video is going to be an explanation as to why hardly anybody takes people's offenses seriously. So a couple of days ago, one of you have sent me this tweet. Right, is anyone currently working on getting this piece of shit Cancer Research UK advert removed from everywhere? Is there something I can sign? How the fucking fuck is this okay? And the advert says, obesity is a cause of cancer. So apparently, this ad from the Cancer Research UK Foundation, which is one of the biggest cancer research charities in the UK, is offensive. A cancer prevention ad is offensive to the point that people want it removed completely from existence. Because you know, warning people about the risks and trying to prevent people from getting cancer is offensive as fuck. In the same week, both Lush Limited and Cancer Research UK contributed to fat shaming in the UK. Thanks for making the world shittier, you filthy cunts. Seriously, stating facts about obesity and stating facts that obesity causes cancer is offensive as fuck, to the point that it's fat shaming and it's awful and it's horrible and they're filthy cunts. Right. Cancer Research UK actually took the time to reply to this excuse of a public influencer. Hey Sophie, our campaign isn't meant to make anyone feel bad about their weight or make anyone think negatively about people who are overweight or obese. Our aim is to raise awareness and the link between cancer and obesity. As after smoking, obesity is the second biggest cause. It is our duty to inform people about this and lobby the government on policies which will help us to keep healthy weight. For more info, head to our website. To which this comedian, apparently, replied the following: "What your campaign is doing is so incredibly damaging that I can't even begin to describe it in only 280 characters. There are many people who have tweeted me their articles about it. Try reading those. There is no excuse for you to have this campaign up. And you can absolutely go away in terms of trying to excuse it. Society viewing fatness as a negative thing is a thing that kills more than the cancer that you might get due to maybe something to do with your possibly weighing more than a certain weight, possibly maybe. And BMI has been debunked decades ago. It's not a valid way of measuring anything. On the contrary, dieting has been proved time and time again to be one of the worst things you can do to your body. Your campaign is so damaging and fat-shaming, and I can really hope it gets taken down." Oh my god, what the fuck did I just read? Oh my god. Seriously, the only thing that makes her a funny comedian is her distorted view on life. Seriously, what a great time to be alive. Obesity is the second largest cause of cancer after smoking. And as you might know, I used to smoke myself. I haven't touched a cigarette in over a week now, even though before that I used to smoke for like almost 8 years. According to Sophie here, I was supposed to get offended every time I look at a pack of cigarettes, because from what I know, on every single pack of cigarettes all over the world, there are warning signs just like this one. Smoking can kill you. Cigarettes cause cancer. Cigarettes cause fatal lung disease. And all of this apparently is much more harmful and damaging than smoking itself. Who knew? Yes, not all people who smoke get cancer. And yes, not all obese people get cancer. But both significantly increase the risk of getting cancer and are very damaging. So, yeah, obviously, some replies to this tweet were brilliantly dumb. But most replies, however, were brilliantly truthful and honest. Well, it made me feel like shit the 9 times I've had to pass it since I first saw it yesterday, so thanks for that. I think reducing the impact of cancer is more important. Sorry. And she got blocked. As someone that has been obese and changed my life around with nothing but my own efforts, I think you should shut the fuck up. LOL, please tell me this is a terrible attempt at a joke by saying it should be removed. Oh wait, it's not. People are still this delusional. So people that smoke should be offended that they say it's the #1 cause? It's advertised because it's true. If you have an issue with it, then maybe you need to think about the people it saves in long term over people it offends short term. You're only saying it because you're obese. Nothing wrong with a group of scientists looking out for the people who can't be told that being overweight is not healthy. Remember this tweet if the day ever arrives and you're diagnosed with it and ignored the health warnings. Fat cunt. Trust me, being diagnosed with cancer is 1,000 times worse than feeling body shamed by an advert. The truth hurts, but in this case, not knowing the truth also kills. Get over your personal hang-ups. They're trying to save lives. I can see why you're upset. You need to be fat-shamed. How is opening people's eyes to the ways in which they're killing themselves and putting their health at a greater risk, making the world a shittier place? Tell you what is shitty, that obesity costs in the NHS are £6.1 billion in 2014-2015. Put health first, not feelings, sweetie. If you feel shame, then you're obviously not as comfortable in your body as you claim to be. Maybe do something about that instead of trying to force everyone to coddle you. Let's just ignore that obesity can lead to cancer then, shall we? Surely this motivates you to make positive changes in your life instead of getting upset that someone is pointing out a cause of cancer. Cancer Research UK aren't doing this for any other purpose than to save lives. Think! To be honest, I'm categorically obese, and reading about obesity's links to detrimental health problems and worst case cancer has actually led me to go on a healthy weight loss journey and have already lost 2.5 stones. People need to know this stuff. So even people who have been familiar with the issue of being obese know that this is complete retardation to feel offended over literally facts. And what does Sophie do? Sophie keeps killing herself because it feels good and it tastes good. I have found a really good way to manage my sugar cravings. What I do is, I eat the sugar I am craving. It really works and it tastes great. You know what else tastes good? A whole bar of chocolate in one go, a whole cake in one go, literally spoons of sugar. But you know why people don't do that and don't eat like that? Because they know it's bad for them. How moronic do you have to be to take such huge offense at an advert that's literally meant to prevent cancer? How retarded do you have to be? How delusional do you have to be? In the end, Sophie replied to all of these offensive and mean tweets with this. I have been informed that I'm getting a lot of abusive anti-fatness tweets, so to you, I just want to say, I will reply to you all, but in the form of a book I'm writing about why it's okay to be fat, which will be released in spring 2019. Let's just hope that Sophie doesn't die of a heart attack before her brilliant fiction is released. Thankfully, Sophie really isn't that obese as many other people, but her risk of getting a heart attack or cancer are much greater and higher than many of us. This bullshit, these people saying such moronic things and actually getting offended at literally facts, is the reason why nobody takes these offenses seriously. Because people like this will always find something to be offended by, whether it's gonna be a fact, somebody's opinion, just literally a scientifically proven thing. They wouldn't give a shit because as long as it fits their agenda, they will get offended and butthurt and will try to make it somehow relevant. Because, you know, their feelings are above everything else. But at the end of the day, there is the truth. And most of the time, the truth is harsh. So deal with it. Life is harsh. Life cannot always be butterflies and rainbows and flowers. It can't. There's the truth, and it sometimes hurts feelings. I'm going to go pack. I'm going back to London tomorrow. I really hope that the snow is not going to be an issue for the airplanes in London because, as you might know, the UK cannot handle snow whatsoever. Thank you very much for listening. I'm already working on a new script for a Meanwhile in Russia video, so be prepared. Another review of a Ukrainian TV show is coming soon. Anyway, stay logical, stay rational. I will see you next time.